In November of 2020, LEGO Ideas ran a poll to find out what the 150th LEGO Brickheadz should be themed from, and Star Wars, of course, won that poll by a mile, and from that poll, they also asked which character people would like to see, and most people, by far, would have chosen Jar Jar. Unfortunately, LEGO doesn't take fan suggestions like that, even when they ask, and so they went with something different with Ahsoka Tano. Not a bad Brickheadz, not a Brickheadz that doesn't deserve to be made by any stretch of the imagination, and honestly, it's at least a prequel Brickheadz, which we have had none to this point after receiving like 15 or 16 Star Wars Brickheadz, so like well overdue for that. But it's not what the majority of people asked for. Anyway, its set number is 40539. It had has 164 pieces and retails for $10 in the US. I honestly hate this box art. I think it looks terrible. She's really small on there. Obviously, it would fill out better if it had the piece count, but even so, I think the color there is weird. Just a lot of weird stuff on that box art. And then we have the number 150 in gold down there. Definitely a better Brickheadz for a celebratory milestone than the Sheep of Brickheadz 100. And then if we look to the side of the box, we have the Great Clone Wars version of Ahsoka there. Really good image. On the top, we have a 1-to-1 scale image of one of the pieces. I don't know why they do it for these. Like, who is using that to figure out how big it is? I don't know. And then we have a bunch of text. And then around back, it shows off the Brickheadz with the stand. And then we can see some images from Clone Wars Season 7. It would have been great to get Darth Maul along with this, or even Darth Maul in lieu of this. But yeah, we'll see if Darth Maul pops up in 2022 or not. If you're watching this way out in the future, you'll know the answer to that. But as of now, it's a big mystery. So hopefully he does. Anyway, I'm curious what you guys think about this. So after watching the review, let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a like, and let's open this up and see what's inside. Inside the Brickheadz box, it looks like we've got quite a bit of stuff. Even a bag just fell down. And then we have our instruction manual, which is kind of big for this size of a set. Only 164 pieces, but it looks like getting up near 35 pages. And we have a little progress bar. Interesting. Yo, LEGO, can we please center this? Why does it need to be pushed off to the right? Put it in the center of the page. It looks so bad over there. There's just so much empty space. I'm gonna keep this short. It's a Brickheadz. It looks really good for Brickheadz. It looks exactly like you would expect an Ahsoka Brickheadz to look. It's got the regular blue for a lot of the markings on her head there. Even her face markings are there, printed in white with the regular old Brickheadz eyes there, looking really nice. I think the torso design for her outfit is really good. Nice mix of the dark blue and dark, or rather light gray color scheme there. Got a bit of the belt. She's got her two lightsabers, one facing forward and one facing back in the left hand. And you can see just very detailed look to her with that white and blue mixed in all the way down to the bottom of her back there. And then she's on the regular old Brickheadz stand that looks like the Brickheadz face when you look at it the right way. It's kind of cool. So always love those Brickheadz stands. And I'm glad they got rid of, they used to have little printed tiles on there that were different for each set, and they didn't know what they wanted to do with it, and yeah, it was a bad idea. So I'm glad they got rid of that, and it's at least all uniform now between the Brickheadz. Inside, she's got a pink 2x2 brick that represents her brain. You can see here in the instructions, at least. I don't have to pull her apart. I believe her headdress is represented in gray there, and I mean, it's like, yeah, it's a good Brickheadz. I don't think it's the Brickheadz that should have been the 150th Brickheadz. There's going to be people that disagree. There's going to be plenty of people that agree. It is what it is on that front. But yeah, as far as Brickheadz goes for Star Wars, I would say this is probably one of the better ones. And if you want it, definitely go buy it. $10 is a good price in 2022 for Brickheadz. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up at some point in the not so distant future, as everything else seems to be going up for LEGO Star Wars. Somehow Brickheadz and microfighters have escaped the effects of inflation to this point. But yeah, it's a really good one. So if you're into the Ahsoka Brickheadz, go get it. If you're not into it, don't. To me, it's a 9.5 out of 10. It's like a good caricature of Ahsoka. I don't really know what more you could want out of a Brickheadz like this. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and leave a like. If you enjoyed, you can check out more 2022 LEGO Star Wars set reviews on the end screen now.